Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Late Entry, hosted as always by RBF Kyle.
How we doing, everybody?
And your boy got some works with whoa, wow. Got some drinks after work with the coworkers, double dose. It's off
Can you
to a
tell?
strong start. Oh my goodness, dog.
That's why we call it late entry.
Before I get into that, happy International Women's Day to everybody.
Yeah, you too.
All the women's. What? Me?
What? Oh, sorry. My bad. I just thought I'd offer it up just in case. I wasn't sure. Didn't
Just
want to
for that.
assume.
Just for that, you have to call your mom right now and tell her that.
It's no, it's 1 a.m. No way.
I was waiting to see when you were gonna be like, "Yo, no."
I was about to do it. I honestly should probably still answer.
And be like, "Why are you calling me at 1 a.m. for this foolishness?"
Should be like, you're an hour late, is actually what she should be like. I was waiting for this call all day.
Oh my goodness. Yo, speaking of an hour late, dog, it hurt me so much last night for to lose an hour. Watching the time go
Oh
from
my
1 o'clock to
God.
3 o'clock, terrible. And
I was
my
in the middle of a
job's
game and I was ready. I was ready for it to be 2 and to go to bed. And I looked back and it was 3, and I was like, "Oh no!"
my job scheduled a meeting of all the Sundays they could pick on the day that we lose an hour. I got 3 hours of sleep last night.
Oh man!
It was
What
terrible.
time do you have to be there?
I had to be there at 8:50.
Oh man, that's
Takes
terrible.
about I gave myself about an hour to get there. So I
Yeah,
think I went to bed at like 3 and then tried to wake up at 7.
that's a
No, it's
struggle.
4 hours. I went to bed at 4, regardless of which. Anyways, we got a show to do. So talking about I got a few stories to share with y'all. Talking about getting some drinks with my coworkers after work. Um was talking to one of my coworkers and he was talking about we were just having a conversation and it got to this point where he was talking about how one of the most diabolical things that an ex he ever had did was use the spare key he had given her at the time to come in when he was not there and put crickets in his apartment.
What? What?
Crickets.
That's what. Hey, that's what he's gonna be receiving in his DMs now that she's gone. You know what I mean? Hey, clock it.
And I was just thinking, like, first of all, I've never heard of some shit like that before. I've heard of people like keying your
That's.
place. I've heard of people just breaking in and vandalizing it.
I'm gonna drop.
Sugar in the gas tank. I've heard of all sorts of terrible things. I've never heard of something as diabolical as sneaking in and leaving crickets. Have you?
No, no, that surpasses everything that I was gonna offer up on this topic. Uh, that is insane. Crickets in
And
the apartment.
I was
Um,
thinking like you've got to have some of the craziest dick in the world to where that's what happens when you break up with somebody. And I was thinking, I was like, initially, I was thinking, like, you know how mad you got to be at someone to be in the city of Chicago and go outside hunting for crickets? Just mad as hell, hunting each individual cricket. And they're like, no, they probably went to a pet store and just bought crickets. Makes a lot more sense. But still, I've never even heard of some mega mind shit like that before. Like, crickets in your apartment. That is truly diabolical.
yeah, yeah. I've had Slurpees thrown at my car and a couple things crazy like that happen, but crickets in your apartment is next level. Um, that's. I
You
mean,
wake up in the middle of the night, like, I swear I changed my smoke detector. What the fuck
that,
is that noise?
yeah. I've never had that issue. I'm just saying. No, okay.
Just changed your smoke detector?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Bro, I had the most embarrassing thing happen to me, dog. Yeah, if you were listening to this and you were unmelanated, you may be unaware that the smoke detector is a staple of black people of not changing that shit and it just beeping. And I remember last year I had my girlfriend and her boyfriend, and then my cousin who was in town and his girlfriend who was meeting for the first time, all pull up to my apartment. And literally 20 minutes before they got here, our smoke detector got off. the search started going off. I said, there is no way. They showed up. I was like, I know y'all not gonna believe this, but this just started. My cousin's looking at me like, sure, cuz sure. It was
Oh,
embarrassing.
that's terrible. That is
And what's
terrible.
even more embarrassing is it took me about 2 weeks to change it afterwards.
Dude, I had some
uh,
friends coming over one time and it was beeping and I was like, I ain't gonna be one of those guys. I just took the smoke detector out for the day. I was like, I'll change it. I'll change it tomorrow.
hey, it's like that sometimes.
Yeah.
um, okay. Before we get into the next thing, like last Wednesday, I hit you with just a random answer to this question. I'm gonna hit you with this one right here. Gun to your head. Name a bone.
Femur.
Okay. Let's see how many you get.
Oh, okay. Name another one.
Quickly now.
Skull. Uh
Da, 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 da,
That's so bad.
da, da,
That's
da,
so
da.
bad, dude. Yeah, I can't come up
Bum,
with the official
ba-dum,
first
bum,
knuckle.
bum,
Like
bum, bum. This motherfucker said femur and
pelvis.
skull. You had a
Pelvis.
whole. It's too late. Your time is up, sir. I give you a whole Final Jeopardy countdown. You came up with nothing. You said femur and skull.
All right, what do you got?
Fibula, tibula, um,
It's tibia.
tibia. No.
Mm.
Okay. Fibula. Um, shin.
Shin. That's not, I don't
Yeah.
think that's the official name.
You don't think that's the official name? What is it? What is it then?
No. I don't know. Cordius Plaximus. I don't they all have weird ass names. I don't know them.
So
Like
all I have is fibula.
fibula. I mean, you probably would have
Orbital.
had fibula. Is that a bone?
Yeah, it's this one right here.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Let me see what else I can
Do
think of
do
here.
do 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 do
Femur.
do
Did you say
do
that?
do. Yeah. Yeah.
No. Collarbone.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
Yeah. Sacrum.
All right. Don't even know if that's accurate, but
Vertebrae.
sounds good.
L1, L2, L3, L4, L5.
All right. You're done. You're done.
I cooked
Nope.
you.
Time was up. Time was well
I,
over. I
I
gave you
cooked
way
you.
more time than you gave me, but yeah.
I don't know about that, but
You also
anyways,
had time to
moving
think
on.
about the question. You had time to think about the question, so
I
it's all
found that
good.
question 30 seconds before this podcast started.
It's
I was
whatever,
focused
bro.
on getting the podcast going.
Don't give me that. Nope.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Away from our trivia. So, yo, you
We're
want to
both
hear
dumbasses. That's the answer to all of this.
you?
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're so smart. All right,
I
go
name
ahead.
more than two
Next topic.
bones. I name more than two bones.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Don't
I'm
forget
done.
the
I'm
thuggish
not.
ruggish.
I will never. Is that your new name?
No, Bone Thugs and Harmony. It's the thuggish ruggish bone.
Oh,
You're not even
okay,
hip, are
okay,
you?
okay. I've heard it. I've heard it. I've heard it now at
We
least.
need to bring the melanin back. Speaking of which, how's
You
your
brought me
emotion?
on this.
How's your emotion going so far? Your homework.
It's going pretty good. I didn't realize that uh, September was Earth, Wind, and Fire, so that was news to me.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm just a little white boy from southeastern Michigan, born and raised in South Detroit. Um,
Okay.
Not really, because
Dropping
I would have
Journey on
probably.
you is not. Dropping Journey is not going to save you, sir.
The homework I have been uh, completing so far, Sir Professor, is the Erica Badu homework. Mama's Gun, it has become an album that I just love to just vibe to while at work, while working on something at the house, while just like kind of like I don't know, just like great vibe music kind of sets my mind right. Um, she rivals some Win lyrics. If anything, I would say she's better than Win.
That is, of course.
I know, I'm
You
kidding.
just Oh,
I'm
so
kidding. I'm
you
kidding.
compared Michael Jordan to Jonte
I
Porter.
know. I compared Michael Jordan to Jeremy Lin, dude. That was terrible.
Yeah, that works.
Um, um, uh, yeah, I mean, she hit us with the your booty might be bigger, but I'ma still pull your. You can fill in the blanks.
Thank
Um,
you. And
yeah,
Jigba.
in Jigba. Uh, uh,
This motherfucker tagged me in like his anger translator from
I was like,
SpongeBob.
I was hoping when I wrote that down, I was like, all right, I'm gonna hope he fills that shit in for me. Thank you. Uh, yeah, no, and then didn't you know, which we listened to right before we went up, or not live, but right before we started recording. Um, that song was actually, I was like, when I first heard it, I was like, where have I heard this beat? And both Logic and J. Cole have sampled it. J. Cole did it on his Friday Night Lights album. The whatever the name of that, I think it's like not too bad for an intro. What is it called? Too deep for the intro. There it is. I knew I had it written down on the Friday Night Lights album. And then there was Indica Badu with Logic and Wiz that had the same beat. And I'm so new to all of this, obviously, and I'm so new to this whole motion thing that yeah, I was like, I've heard this beat before. When in reality, that beat was from 2000, the one I'm listening to, trying to be like, yeah, I mean, yeah, she has some kick ass beats. And then I, upon research, realized that Jay Dilla was a producer on that, or the producer of that album. Um, Obviously a mastermind in his own right, so it makes sense that he had, a hand in this. But yeah, what a great album. Um, can't wait to do the rest of my homework. I really can't.
I can't wait for you to get into New America 1 and 2. Both of those songs, or both those albums, bangers. Erica Badu is
Okay.
masterful, dog. Just
Yeah.
incredible, incredible music. I'm happy for you that you're. This is like watching someone like listen to or like watch Game of Thrones for the first time. Like you don't even know
Yeah,
half the
yeah.
greatness that you're in for, except
No,
a
that's
better
yeah.
ending.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They won't she won't rush the ending for me. Well, all right. But yeah, no.
When you listen to Window Seat for the first time and Honey, I need you to send me a text for each one,
Okay. Okay.
and they're gonna be just your brain exploding.
All right.
All right. Let me tell you a story real quickly. So, if you were a podcast listener and you have not been around since the very beginning, you may have not heard us talk about this before. But we had said from the very beginning that our mission was when we got big enough to start making money off this podcast, you will not ever know, but there will be signs. The first sign being Kyle and me pulling up in all Canada Goose. And I thought I had a chance to come out here and flex today. So over the last few days, ending today, Chicago has a Canada Goose like pop up, and so you can get stuff for like half off, like a $1,200 coat, you get for like $600. Without the fur, you get for like four. Some of the jackets like 300, $400, $200, all kinds of crazy deals. And so my homie hit me up about it and was like, "Hey, you trying to do this?" I was like, "Sure." You know what I mean? Like I'll go out here and get a coat for way cheaper than it normally is. And so we pulled up on I think Thursday, and we got there with like an hour left of the pop up, maybe like an hour and a half. Waited in line for about an hour. The line was crazy, and then got in. They only had one ugly ass style of coat that I did not want, like fucking spots or patches here and here, but not even with patches on them. So you just walk around with fucking Velcro on you. Looked terrible. Heavily disappointed. And so one of the people was saying like we restock every day. You guys came toward the end. Come back earlier in the morning. Maybe you'll find some XL shit. I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, Saturday, I don't work. I'm gonna go early in the morning. The line, bro, this is how crazy this is. This pop up opened at 10. The line started at 7, three
Whew.
hours before. So I got there at 10, parked, got in line. I felt like I was at Six Flags, dog. Boy, wrapped around several buildings, whatever. I wait in line. Wait in line for 2 hours to get inside, and motherfucking the same thing. Wasn't shit in there. I was so mad. I've now given 4 or 5 hours of my life to this fucking dummy mission. And then I go inside and I finally make it inside. When you finally make it inside the thing, it feels like you're one of the chosen ones. Because you wait in this line, they're like, all right, next 4 in, next 5 in, next 3 in. So when you get, I was 5 of 5, next 5 in, I was number 5. I was looking around like, see y'all suckers later, peace.
Yeah.
They have coat check and everything. Take your coat off. I go to look at the coats. They said, "Sir, would you like a bag?" I'm like, "I guess." So they give me this big old plastic shopping bag, huge, like a almost like a duffel almost, but like plastic. And so I'm like, "All right, like I don't need this for shit, but you know they'll come in handy later, or whatever." So I'm looking around everything. I'm like, I spent the whole time in there. I at one point asked someone if they have anything else in the back in XL. They're like, we think we have like a parka and like a olive green. Let me go check. I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Run that. Let me see it. So they come back, go out there, come back out. Actually, it's just in white. Is that okay? Sure. Go out, bring it back to me. It's a fucking women's. Why would you bring me a
Oh.
women's XL?
Oh.
Most of the store was women's stuff. Honestly, it was terrible. I
I
think you were
hope
a
you
size
tried it
smaller or
on.
if you
I
were a
hope
woman.
you
Hell
did
no,
you
bro. The buttons, like you can tell as a woman. I knew it was a woman from the buttons before I was sick. Anyways, wasted
I
all this
just
fucking time.
I can only see them being like, man, we only got white, and you're like, of course. All right.
I'll wear a
I'm
white
just,
coat.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Flexing.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
So I'm finally about to leave, dog, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. It's been a huge waste of my time. Start to walk toward the door. As I'm hitting the door, I'm like, at least I got a bag out of it. I shit you not. As I think that, and I'm walking toward the door, guy at the door goes, we'll need that bag back, sir. And takes the bag back from me. And then I hear him talk to the people behind, like, yeah, let's make sure we grab these bags. So I left with
Yo,
literally absolutely nothing.
what?
They took
What?
the bag. They took the shopping bag back from me. I was sick. I'm literally thinking, at least I got a bag out of this. Psych, no, you don't.
Like,
I was so
we're
mad.
gonna.
I was like, well, I got up early as hell today, drove all the way out here, waited in all this line in the cold, in the Chicago cold with the wind. It was so windy, it knocked over this roadblock that I had on a lady's leg, who is better than me because I'd have laid down there and pretended like I was dead. But she got up and said that she was fine. This is how much people were trying to get these coats, dog. So
Holy
I'm like, you know
shit!
what? There's a Dick's over here. I've been trying to get a pair of the Panda Dunks for forever, but everywhere I go, that doesn't have a 12 and a half. So I go inside there. Guess what? 12, 13, no 12 and a half. I'm like, damn, I keep striking out at everything. I had to, bro. I was on my way home. I was talking to Lex. I was like, man, everything's been striking out for me. One of my friends told me that there was a new sushi or a new ramen restaurant right next to where I was for the Canada Goose thing. So I go over to try that. It's not open for business yet. It's coming soon. So 3 things in about 2 blocks I've tried to do. Nothing works out for me. Before I came home, I had to stop and buy a plant, dog. I was like, I'm coming home with putting something on the table. So I can't come home empty handed. What kind of hunter am I? Spend 4 hours in the wilderness, come home with nothing. Had to go get another plant. Got a plant sitting over my window right now.
Hell yeah!
Leaving here
Hell
with
yeah!
something, dog.
Hey, out of all of that, you the only thing I heard is you wear a 12 and a half?
And shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, say less.
What size do you wear? Eights? Nines?
Lexi's a lucky lady. I wear
Is that what it is,
11s
bro?
to 11 and a half, motherfucker. All right. I got motion for a white boy. I wear 11s to
You got
11 and a
motion for
half.
a white boy. You got fucking elephantitis of the feet.
Hey, it
You're not that
translates.
big.
It translates. Don't you worry. Translates. Not quite as far as 12 and a half, I guess.
Time out. Okay, go ahead.
What?
Just pausing you while you're doing all this dick
Oh,
talking.
okay.
This is so
Hey, I
stupid,
was just
dog.
talking shoes, bro. I was just talking
Flag on the
shoes.
play.
I was just talking shoes. You read into that a
Anyways,
little too deep.
imagine how much more goated the episode would have started if it just started with me sitting here in my Canada Goose, like, welcome back.
True.
And alas, my dream was not meant to be.
And I would have been sitting here like, hey, yo, where's my cut?
Oh, we're getting paid.
I see him in the jacket. Where's my jacket?
You work hard. You might get let some.
Yo. Hey,
Oh
peep the
man.
last thumbnail, everybody, on our most recent All Due Disrespect. That might get me a raise.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, man, I was sick over them taking the bag. I
Yeah,
don't even think a diabolical thing is. I was
that
like,
is
so
terrible. They took the bag back, bro.
if I
That's
crash my car
terrible.
through this fucking window right now, I'm gonna be the bad guy. Like, y'all motherfuckers deserve nothing. The guy in the line too was like, "Yeah, we're gonna put some more XL stuff out." I lied to me. It wasn't shit.
Oh, that's so terrible, bro.
I was super sick.
That guy used to work at DXL. He didn't know. It was his first day.
What is DXL?
It's a place for extra large. It's like, it's like
The big and tall store.
thank you.
Oh, I forgot wearing XL. It's not like I wear a fucking. I tried a 3XL on because that was what was there. I looked like I was drowning.
You look like a kid wearing your dad's bomber.
Yes, I looked like I was trying to sneak into an R-rated movie at 5. Terrible, dog. Some Asian lady next to me was like, "That looks really good on you." I was like, "Stop fucking lying to me, bitch." Fucking tell me some shit like that. Who
You're like,
do
are they
fucking
paying
know
you to say that?
Yeah, you fucking work here. Show me your fucking badge. Why don't you go in the back and find me some XL shit since you so fucking invested? Lying motherfucker. I was heated. I was heated.
Oh,
um.
that's funny.
All right, let's get into our one sports topic for today. Let's talk about some Maxx Crosby, Kyle.
Whew. All right. Well, I'll go. I'll go Homer take here because it's close to my heart. Brad Holmes, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I would give up 3 first-round picks for this man. I mean, look, you already lost your O-line. You're not going to win it on offense next year probably because Jared Goff isn't going to have any time. So at least get to the fucking quarterback for the first time and you being a GM at this goddamn organization. But no, you let him walk to the Ravens, who give up what he should cost, a couple of first rounds, a couple of other picks. Look, I mean, there's teams that want to win and there's teams that want to contend. We've talked about it. The Lions are clearly showing us they want to be a team that contends and then sees where the cards fall. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to love you guys forever, but this shit just pisses me off seeing yet another marquee free agent that made all the sense in the world for him to come to us as his last dance. Like he could play here for the next 5 years because he wants to, because this is his hometown. But you guys, I mean, did not paint a good situation for him. You haven't done that for anybody lately. Anybody we want, McDaniel, Montgomery. I mean, anybody that your fans want, you're seemingly just getting rid of them or not even pursuing an interest in them. So that pisses me off right there. Touching on the Ravens specifically, this is fantastic for them. They lost their pass rush, I think, when they got rid of Patrick Queen and he went to the Steelers. Was it the Steelers? Yeah. As soon as that happened, the Ravens their pass rush was, I mean, Kyle Van Noy was like one of your best pass rushers, 35-year-old Kyle Van Noy. And he's not bad, but you need somebody to hold that edge. And honestly, yeah, I think that was the perfect fit for him. It's the perfect fit for the Ravens. I guess maybe not the perfect fit for him because there were more powerhouses that maybe could have afforded him, but nobody wanted to. The Ravens are in a revamp. You got Jesse Minter, defensive-minded coach. I mean, it makes all the sense for them. But as a Lions fan, this pisses me the hell off.
I think that it was hilarious to see the Lions and the Bears all offseason just hyping themselves up about the fact that they were going to get
About
this guy
Crosby. Yeah.
and then did not even come close to doing so. Yeah,
No.
for the Ravens, it makes total sense. Jesse Minter, like you mentioned, defensive coach. I think that giving him a super weapon like this is going to be amazing. He just came from the Chargers where he was working with Khalil Mack, and now you've got an even younger, I would say at this moment, better version to be able to work with on that defense. Who's got a lot of studs already, and then you've got the offense obviously has its own weapons, so this could definitely add a level of danger. I think it's hilarious that I think you're about to talk about it in a second, but Joe Burrow now has to see twice a year Myles Garrett and Maxx Crosby. And is there someone for the Steelers too? I want to say that the
Oh, you got
Steelers have a.
TJ Watt. TJ Watt.
Yes. Yep. I was gonna say I want to say there was someone there. Yeah. So he's got three of the best edge rushers he has to see basically 6 times a year in a 17-week season. That's a tall task, and you're trying to win that division. Good luck.
Yeah, and he's got no O line to defend him. Jamar Chase was playing Arc Raiders on live stream. I don't know, yesterday or the day before, and he he got a text from Joe Burrow while he was live, and it said, "I just got a text from Joe Burrow. Maxx Crosby traded to the Ravens." He goes, "Yeah, no fucking shit. No fucking shit." He starts going crazy. He's like, "Now why don't we make trades for these motherfuckers?" Like, he was going crazy, and rightfully so, if you ask me. Like, I would
No,
be pissed.
no, I don't think so.
Rightfully so, for what the Bengals have done for that defense. They have done nothing to help them. They have paid everybody on offense and done nothing on defense. Jamar Chase can't control T. Higgins getting paid. You can pay Trey Hendrickson and let T. Higgins walk. What would that really have done for you? Having him
Well,
versus somebody else that can get half of that, can be charging you half of that money that Joe Burrow can get just as many targets to. Like,
that's the exact point, though, is the fact that Jamar Chase, what do you have to be upset about, dog? You couldn't have gotten him anyways. You couldn't have afforded him. Y'all broke asses can't afford anything. You can't even afford to keep Trey Hendrickson, let
it's
alone try
fair
to go
for
out here and get a Maxx Crosby. In order for Jamar Chase to be cool with that, is Jamar going to take less money? Is Joe Burrow going to take less money? Or are you trying to trade away T. Higgins? Because you can't afford him. So I don't know why you crying about it. I understand being mad he's in the division,
that,
but
but
for you
that's
to
the
think,
thing.
but for him to say, how are we going to let him go in the division? You and your team have no influence or power over that.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, that I agree with that. I think he has the right to be upset because he's the number one guy. He got the good contract, and then they have to go and pay T too. Like, you can go and get production like T, not quite to T's like accolades, but you can go and get good production from guys that are going to cost you 15 mil a year instead of 30.
Jamar
And
being upset about that is like you or me being upset that Rihanna is with ASAP Rocky. We was never in the contention to begin with.
all
Like
right,
it could have not been
look,
it could have
I
not been
agree
ASAP
with that.
Rocky. It was still never going to be us.
I agree. I agree with that. There, I just that is so good, but I do think that he has a right to bitch because his team hasn't taken care of the other side of the ball.
So take less money then.
And sure, I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess ask everybody to do that because I mean the
Yeah.
market is what it is.
I'm saying if you want to do that, if you want to be able to keep stuff like that, go into the front office tomorrow and tell them you're going to take less money so you can keep Trey Hendrickson. If you're not doing that, stop talking.
Why didn't St. Brown take 5 mil less to keep Montgomery? I mean,
Because we have Gibbs.
all right.
Did they
I mean,
have?
yeah,
Did they have? They're not doing that to keep Trey Hendrickson. Like you know what I mean? Like it.
I
Like I
get you.
said,
I get you.
you was never in the running anyways.
Yeah, I still think being pissed about him getting thrown in the division is warranted. Like the fact that, I mean, it's a microcosm of all of the other problems that the Bengals have caused for their players, I think. And I mean, the players are a part of it, so I guess that there's that. But I
Oh,
don't
Joe
know. I
Burrow
think he has
might
the right.
die
He
next
has the
season.
right to complain. Yeah, yeah.
He might
He's
literally
gonna
die.
have literal freaking AFL players blocking for him. It's gonna be terrible.
Hopefully, he does not become the next. What's old boy's name? Andrew Luck. There's been a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
comparisons with the two of them, but
Yeah.
Yeah, man, nasty work. Um, you have a rated or overrated or underrated?
Yes, sir. Got a little game for you guys. Got a little game for Double Dose here. Um, I'm gonna just give you a bunch of names. Um, we'll see how long it goes. I got a bunch here, so we're basically, it could be a name, it could be an item, it could be anything. It could be an event, and you talk about if it was overrated or underrated, and
Okay,
we'll debate about it. First up on the list, one of my favorites, Brock Purdy.
rated,
Overrated, rated. You think he's
rated.
rated? All right.
Before this season, I thought overrated. Watching this season, rated.
All
I
right.
still think that he's nothing
Respect.
incredible, but I think that he's much better than overrated, at least from what
Okay.
I saw.
Sam Darnold.
Underrated,
Okay.
heavily underrated.
I'm going to say the opposite here. I think he's a little overrated right now because of the Super Bowl, but I do think he's very good. Next up, John Morant.
Oh man, the talent is there, but it is just not clicking. Uh, Honestly, I think people's opinions of him are pretty low right now. I would also say rated.
I was just going to say that. I think he's rated too. Yeah. I mean, if you'd asked before everything came out, I would have probably even still said underrated. And then,
He was incredible
yeah,
in college. That March Madness
yeah,
run.
yeah, he was very good. Even his first few years in the 2019, 2020 with, was it 2020, 2021? Whatever it was with, uh,
The
not
Grizzlies.
Sacramento, Jesus Christ, the
The
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Yeah. I always confuse those two teams for some reason in my head. Next up, the McRib.
Overrated.
Agreed. Fuck that thing. It can
When I
never
was
make a comeback again, and it would be too soon.
when I was younger, I used to think that it slapped. Even that as an adult is just like, what am I doing to myself right now?
Yes, it's so gross, bro. The bun isn't even good, like, or the bread or whatever. Yeah.
Boiled pork stomach.
Mm-mm. Next up, dressing up for Halloween.
Underrated. There's not
Okay.
too many things that are better, both as a kid, as an adult as well. As
I
a
was
kid,
gonna
it's
say
just
rated because it's
hell
hype.
nah. It's still it. No matter how rated it is, it's still underrated. It is one of the best. Halloween to me is like, aside from like a Christmas or type of thing, like, or Thanksgiving, like my favorite holiday of the year. As a kid, you get to go out and just dress up as whatever cool thing you want to dress up as. You get to go with your friends and
Go
stuff
get
like that
candy.
and get
Yeah.
candy. As an adult, you get to dress up with your friends and have fun, and you still, throw that shit on, and you get to see hella ass everywhere.
I
There's
was gonna say, and you get to get drunk, but yeah, and you get to see hella ass.
like, bro, the things that you will see on Halloween, you will not see really 364 other days of the year.
Hey, you right, you
Heavily
right.
underrated.
Underrated dressing up for Halloween. Next up, The Office.
Rated. I think that The Office is one of the best TV shows out there, but I think that's a pretty common opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's rated well. I think it's underrated as a legacy show. Like I think people, too many people, at least in my experience, write it off as a legacy show. They think of like Seinfeld's and things like that, and I'm like, this to me, this is better than Seinfeld personally. But
See, I feel completely the opposite of you. First, I love The Office and I love Seinfeld. I feel like The Office is like commonly rated very high. I feel like Friends is overrated and Seinfeld is underrated. I think that
that's
Seinfeld is better
fair.
than Friends.
I agree. I think Seinfeld's better than Friends. I don't know. The Office has such a soft spot for me, but I think yeah, people in my personal life, a lot of people, at least like especially like my older mentors, like grew up on Seinfeld, so they will tell me it's way better than The Office, and I'll fight them on it. But they're kind of like a 1A 1B to me in like white sitcoms. Um,
What do you think is the cringiest episode of The Office?
the cringiest. Oh man. I mean, the duel where Dwight and Andy were fighting over Angela was pretty cringy. The episode, the casino episode where Michael had two dates that neither one of them really wanted to be his date, but he tried to have two dates at the thing anyways. That was pretty cringy.
You're pulling up
How about
deep
you?
cuts. You're not even pulling like the. I would say that like the two most common ones are like Scott's Tots and the dinner
Oh
party.
yeah, Scott's Tots. Holy shit. Oh yeah, dinner
That
party
was
too. Yes.
those are
Oh
both
yeah.
really hard watches. If you want to pull up
Yeah.
a deep cut though, if we want to go deep, what about when Michael photoshopped himself into his Carol's pictures?
Oh yes,
That was
dude.
hard too.
Oh my god. Oh, the best part is
That
that that's his wife in real life.
in real life, yeah.
Yeah, that
I
so
just
he's
learned. I just learned that. You remember the episode where they all get like locked inside the office, and they're all sitting on the bench, and like Toby puts his hand on Pam's leg, and then he like
yeah.
runs away. None of
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
scripted.
Oh, really?
Yes, none of it was scripted. That was all genuine reactions to the guy that plays
Oh, yeah, I
Logan,
think I heard that.
who's one of the
Yes.
writers, actually, just doing some unhinged shit. Genuine reactions.
That's so funny. Jenna
Yeah.
Fisher's even like, "Are we me tooing you right now?" Um,
Oh man. Also the episode where Michael thinks he has herpes and has to call all of his exes. Extremely cringy.
oh, yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. Or the episode where Meredith gets rabies and Michael makes it all about him and his burned foot. Like that whole
Yes.
thing is just incredibly cringy. It's like, dude, just give it up.
Michael,
Um,
Dwight, and Jim do the stakeout of Karen's new branch.
oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so good. Yeah. So many cringeworthy moments, dude. So many curb moments or Seinfeld. Like those are all in the same family.
I love Curb.
Um,
One of my favorite TV shows ever.
yeah, Curb is so good. Next up, Chipotle.
Currently overrated. Previously underrated. Chipotle came out
Okay,
strong. Now I feel like it's just straight.
I
Like you
think
got
they're
like
pretty rated. Yeah,
you think they're pretty rated? I,
for right
they,
now.
I
Yeah,
just feel like they
because
have
they've gotten
such a
better again.
swing in quality. Like you can have the best
Yeah,
burrito of your life and then go back the following day and have one of the worst burritos of your life at the same location.
yeah, that's true. I don't know. I out here. I don't know. They've been pretty. The couple I've been going to, they've been pretty good. But
And they're so
I'm
expensive. There's
pretty
no reason for
simple.
them to be that expensive. I went the other
Yeah.
day and got a burrito. The only add-on I got steak and I got guac. That shit was $17. Right. You're
Damn.
trying to
Last time I
convince
ordered
me.
one, it was like 13. That's
Right. So
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. So like for me to say a $17 burrito is rated, I think it has to be a little bit better than the shit that I ate.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Fuck you, Chipotle. Don't sponsor us. Um, next up, Chick-fil-A.
Overrated.
Ooh. Ooh, I love
It's
me some
really
Chick-fil-A,
good.
man.
The fries and the sauce are amazing. The sandwich is pretty straight, but people talk about it like it is literally like the end all be all.
Well, the thing is that's so cool is that like if you check the calories on it, it's actually not that bad for you. Like they cook their shit in like pickle oil or some shit. Like they fry their shit in a lot better stuff than quit blinking at me like that. They
I'm
fry their
not
shit
going to
in
fast food. I'm not going to fast food to have not that bad for you.
why why wouldn't you if you can get the same taste and the same enjoyment and it's not quite as bad, then why wouldn't you do it? Instead you're getting
Mhm.
fucking pork what baby pork belly? What what was the
The
McRib? What do
McRib,
we Yeah.
boiled pork belly, I think.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
Yeah.
come on. Either way. Come on. You get a little
But if you're
chicken.
trying to do something healthy and fast, just stop at your local fucking grocery store, buy a motherfucking rotisserie chicken and a salad, and take your fat ass home.
All right, you right. Can't
If
say I
I'm
haven't
eating
done
out with
that.
fast food, I'm trying to fucking I don't know.
No, you
I
right.
don't
You
think
right.
that it's highly overrated, but I do think that the hype is a little bit stronger than the food.
Next up, Kevin
Uh,
Durant.
before we go to the next one. Can I throw one in real quick?
What a time.
One of the most overrated foods I've ever tried before, and I'm excited to try it again at some point with lower expectations, was pho.
Mm.
That
Fuck
shit,
you,
I
dude.
heard so many good things about it. It was not the life changing experience I was hoping for. And I'd
No.
probably rather have ramen.
Yeah, pho is not that good at all.
It wasn't bad, it just wasn't life changing.
Yeah, definitely overrated. Would agree. Would
You
agree.
said Kevin Durant?
Next up, Kevin Durant. Yep.
Extremely overrated. Man
All
has
right.
all the talent in the world, does not contribute to leadership or winning basketball, nor has he won shit or even gotten far without having Steph Curry holding his jockstrap.
All right. Next one, The Sopranos. I ain't even
Underrated.
gonna argue.
Even though the people talk about it the way that they do, it still surpasses expectations. I remember thinking that this was going to be a generational one run in the middle of the first episode. Middle of the
Yeah,
first
I
episode.
agree. I agree. No, within the first, I would say the first few episodes, I realized like this is why people talk about this show because it
I don't
is,
want to
yeah,
yeah, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it, but the thing, like the situation that winds him up from therapy, out of therapy, back into therapy again in the first episode, fucking hilarious. Comedic timing, hilarious. It's not a comedy, but the shit is hilarious while also being deep and dark, and like it's got everything in it. Really have enjoyed it. I've got like half the final season left to go. Fantastic show.
yeah. I got to pick that shit back
Underrated.
up.
You could never overrate that show.
Word up. Next up, Dan Campbell.
Overrated. Extremely successful and important for the turnaround of Detroit. Half of you Detroit fans act like this motherfucker is just literally football Jesus. We came into the season talking about, wow, we lost all these offensive linemen and our offensive and defensive coordinator, and everyone wanted to tell me, but Dan Campbell's got it. Well, he got you out of the playoffs this season. So,
Well,
while I have a lot of love and respect for him, overrated.
9 months ago, I would agree, or well, 9 months ago, I would have still disagreed with you because I was one of those people. I
Oh,
do still think he is rated because I think the pulse in Michigan right now is that of like very skeptical. It's very we like we still love the guy. I mean, like you just said, he got us. He delivered us from evil in a sense, um, but now the shadow of death is upon us. So he needs to take us out of this valley and bring us back to the peaks.
Dan
Um,
Campbell, if we're being objective, has not beaten the it was all Ben Johnson's fault that we were good
oh, I
allegation.
agree. This season is what's going to decide it. If he can muster up a good offense, especially after what just happened, like if you can make us all like, what the F is going on, and then muster up a season again, just like you did in that 9-8 year when everyone was like, why are you trading TJ Hawkinson? We need more players. We don't need picks. And then you turned that and a bunch of other things into a lot of stuff. Like, look, if you can
They
do
were
that
putting
again,
y'all were putting Dan Campbell up there as like best coaches in the league.
yeah.
What's his name from Kyle Shanahan had 400 players injured this season. Had a backup quarterback for like a third of the league. Made the playoffs. Kevin
And I have
O'Connell had the
said,
same. Kevin O'Connell had the same record as us and beat us twice, rocking J.J. McCarthy, Sam Darnold, and Max Brosmer. Like
yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, no, that sucks. I've been one of the first to say that no, especially in recent months, that Kyle Shanahan is one of the best coaches in the league. He's top 5 to me. Um, but I mean, yeah, for me, I think even Detroit, they put Dan Campbell in top 15 now instead of top 5. Like it dropped that much. And so to me, that makes me think he is rated because I think fans have realized, okay, if he can't make the right hires now, clearly, I mean, he's only made one correct offensive hire. if you ask me, he's never made the right defensive hire. I think this might have been his best one, but it was his first year. I think that Aaron Glenn was a terrible defensive coach for 2 out of the 3 years that he was a coach here. So it's just like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be questioned.
I mean, I don't
Um,
think that he's top 15. I think he's top 10. I don't think you can find me 14 better coaches than him. But the reason I think he's overrated is because of situations like when we had that topic a few months ago, where we were talking about if you could build a franchise right now, which coach are you taking? And you and Matt did not
for
pick
what? Yeah.
did not pick Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, Andy Reid, Sean Payton. Y'all motherfuckers said Dan Campbell. That is why I think that he's overrated. Because it's not just the two of you who have that
I
mentality.
don't know that I did pick. I don't know that I did pick Dan, but wait, I'll go back and make sure of
Y'all,
that.
y'all were out here trying to gang up on me while I was telling y'all were both dumb.
All right. Well, fuck you, Matt LaFleur.
Rated.
I think
I don't
he's
think he's
underrated.
overrated or underrated. You think underrated?
From a national scale, I think if we're talking, and this is how I'm thinking of all of this, like if you're talking local, yes, Dan Campbell's overrated. If you're talking local, I think Matt LaFleur is probably underrated because his fans hate him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think he's rated because he has done everything that's asked of him. He's just fallen short a little bit in the playoffs, but he's done it like with multiple quarterbacks, like Kevin O'Connell, but with playoff success. And he's got the established like. I mean, people want to coach for him. Like he coaches people up that then go get jobs as OCs from QB coach, who's Mannion, Sean
Sean
Mannion.
Mannion. Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, he breeds coaches, and he is a good coach. But he doesn't. But at the same time, he doesn't get it done when it counts. He never got one with Aaron Rodgers. He hasn't got one with Jordan Love yet. To me, he's rated. He's a good coach, but I feel like the whole NFC North, we've got 4 really good coaches. I, it kills me to say it, but maybe Ben Johnson's got the best chance to get a Super Bowl. Most unproven coach, had the most progress, the fastest.
I think we
Um,
probably have 4 of the top 10 coaches in the NFC North.
yeah, I mean the West, the AFC West or AFC East. I mean, or what would that be?
West, NFC West,
West, yeah, NFC West,
NFC
and
West.
the AFC West. They have Andy Reid. You got Jim Harbaugh. Um, yeah, I mean the other two, nah, but yeah, I don't know. I guess Sean Payton. I mean, he could be top 10. He could definitely be called top 10. So,
Yeah,
anyways, next up, Snoop Dogg.
rated. What version of Snoop Dogg? Rapper Snoop Dogg? Current Snoop Dogg? Snoop
I'd
Dogg
say let's just
totality?
say current. Yeah, Snoop Dogg. I mean, Snoop Dogg totality is definitely rated. I'd say Snoop Dogg right now.
Overrated.
Okay,
I don't
agreed.
need to see him in everything.
Agreed. That's where I was trying to get with that question was like I've been seeing a little bit. Yeah, he's like Martha Stewart right now, and they go hand in hand.
I
Luka
like that Luca.
Doncic. I do too. I do too.
Luca. He's like the Sopranos. You can't rate him enough. I've seen too much
I
acting from
think
that man.
I
And
think
then
I
once he gets
agree.
free of everything going on with the Lakers, and they just fully build around him and let him cook, sky's the limit.
Next up, McDonald's French fries.
Overrated.
Okay, I expected you to fight me on that. I completely agree. I think they're great,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic French fries, but I mean, that shit falls short. I got a couple more for you here. Next up, Scott Constable.
Underrated. Let him get his 5 minutes, Dan.
Give this man his 5. Maybe he'll help you make a good coaching hire.
Hey,
Next up, the Whopper.
underrated. That bitch slaps.
I
And
agree.
it slaps without cheese. What an accomplishment.
I think it's better than the Big Mac, personally. I don't like Mac sauce. I think it's a better burger. I really do. I really do.
Fuck, you don't like Maxx sauce.
It's not that good. I don't know. It's just like whatever. It's generic.
Next question.
All right. Final question. The Late Entry Podcast.
Underrated. Y'all ain't watching this. If you're not watching this, you gotta tap in to see the boys.
I think we can both agree on that one. So my big question to you here is: would you rather be underrated or overrated?
I'd rather be underrated and continue to surprise motherfuckers with my excellence than motherfuckers expect things from me and me just under deliver and shit the bed like Josh Allen in the playoffs.
But think of all the bags you get on the way while being overrated.
Nah.
Think about all the deals you get.
Look at you trying to sell out already.
Hey, Barstool, hit us up.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm just kidding. I'm
With
just
that
kidding.
fucking terrible note, that's all the time that we've got for us tonight. Check in with us on Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, for the next entry of, the next live episode of Late Entry. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Peace.